Look at these covers. You would not expect these to be spicy. Neither one knows how the other feels. Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Okay, do you notice anything different? It is the quality, guys. I got a camera and I'm so excited. And that's just one of the things that has made my weekend. The second thing is that we hit 1,000 subscribers. Like, what? Guys, it's crazy. I want to say thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Like, what? I'm still processing, but I'm just so grateful for you guys. I really am. And I definitely want to do something for you guys. I want to do a giveaway. I will give you guys updates on that as soon as it's all finalized and put into place. But I asked you guys over on my community page and over on Instagram too. I asked you guys to send me your favorite book tropes or book tropes that you've been interested in reading so that I could give you book recommendations based off of those tropes. So that's what we're here to do today. Most of these books I've read, but there are a few that I'm going to mention that I have not read, but they're either on my personal TBR or I've just done research and heard a lot of my favorite booktubers talk about them because I still have a pretty extensive physical TBR. But definitely want to recommend you guys some things that maybe you haven't heard of before, or just kind of hype up my own favorite series that you may not have read before that you're on the fence about and get you to read it. So that's what we're doing today. I'm so excited, and yeah, we're just gonna hop into it. We're gonna start on the community page. There were a lot of similar requests, so, I'll kind of put them all together. First up, we have Second Chance Romance. And the funny thing is, I'm actually reading a Second Chance Romance right now. I've read one before, but this one is so good. So I'm going to share that with you. And that is Before I Let Go by Kennedy Ryan. I'm almost done with it. This is a second chance romance where the husband and the wife get a divorce and they start to rekindle their romance, and it's just so cute. I will talk about this book more in my wrap-up since it is in my February TBR. Just know that this is a really, really great one. Now, I will say this is spicy. I'd probably give this a 4 out of 5 for spice level. It's not too graphic, or at least it hasn't been yet, but it's still very blunt, and the spice is there, and I assume that we probably will get some. They do say a lot of things, if that makes sense. The other second chance romance that I have is also pretty spicy, and that is Love in Other Words. You guys have probably heard about this book so much. It's always all over Instagram, all over Book Talk and BookTube, and for good reason. It's a really, really great book, a really sweet love story of a second chance romance. This is also childhood friends to lovers, which you guys do ask me about. It's quite spicy. This one is not closed door at all, so do with that what you will. So continuing on, the next request that I got was Best Friends to Lovers, but one person has no idea that the other is obsessed and has been in love with them. So hear me out. The book that I've read that's like this is actually a Christmas book, but it can be read at any time of year. It's not like a Christmas book like the ones you read that are super sappy, just all about Christmas. This one is actually part of a series, and I've talked about it before. It's called Love Light Farms, and they are best friends, and neither one knows how the other feels. And there's also fake dating. Guys, so many of these books have multiple tropes, so they all kind of intersect at some points. But yeah, this also has fake dating, and I'm just going to grab it because I don't have it here. Love Light Farms is actually part of a whole series. The other ones are not Christmas related at all, but the first one is a Christmas book, but you can read it, like I said, at any time. It's not super Christmassy to the point that you could not read it at any time. So that would be Love Light Farms, which is Luca and Stella's story. And then you do have 2 other books in this series, and I believe one more for this series is coming out in 2024. These other 2 books are on my February TBR, so I read In the Weeds. I haven't read Mixed Signals. They aren't best friends to lovers. Oh, my little bookmark just fell out. It's me and my husband on the night of our wedding rehearsal. Really good. Read it. It is spicy. A lot of these books are spicy. I honestly do not intentionally seek out spicy books. I just start reading and I'm like, oh, okay. I don't even know or expect some of these books to be spicy. Look at these covers. You would not expect these to be spicy. So another request that I got was A Billionaire Romance where the guy completely loves on and spoils the girl. I actually have not read any of the books like this. I know that you have the Dreamland Billionaires series, and maybe King of Wrath. I don't know. That could be completely wrong. So I don't have a rec for this, but let's do what the book community knows how to do, guys, in the comments. Leave a recommendation for this trope if you have one, so we can help get my girl a good recommendation for this trope, because I'm not sure. I haven't read that trope yet, but I'd also love to know, so definitely comment down below if you have read it. So someone asked for childhood friends to lovers, and I actually have a whole series dedicated to that, which I love. And I have been watching the Prime series, which is The Summer I Turned Pretty. This is the cutest little childhood friends to lovers series. I absolutely love it. It's so fun. These are actually YA, so there's not too much spice in them. It does have some heavier topics in it, but so good, so cute. This one has also childhood friends to lovers, like I said before. They have a very cute childhood part of their relationship. They both love books and they bond over books, and it's just like so cute. And then another one that I don't have and I have not read but is on my physical TBR is Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter. That is another childhood friends to lovers, and I believe that is also a YA, but it's also enemies to lovers as well. This one seems like such a cute book. I've been seeing all the quotes and everything, all the things on Instagram. I know that at the beginning of each chapter there's like lines from your favorite rom-coms, which is so cute. For friends to lovers, this is a really cute romance that I saw. I think it came up in my Instagram like ads, and I was like, what? I've never heard of this. So I looked it up on Goodreads, and it's on my TBR. It's called The Neighbor Favor by Christina Forrest. This is mostly closed door with 2 open door scenes. Those open door scenes were given like a 2.5 spice ratings. The gist of this story is that she starts communicating with her favorite author, who happens to also be her neighbor, and they start falling in love, but she doesn't know that it's her neighbor, but he finds out, and so he tries to break it off because he has his own issues that he's working through, his own dark past, and he doesn't think he's good enough for her. So he starts trying to set her up with other people. You can imagine it's a romance. They're gonna fall in love. So one of the requests was for split timelines where the message is echoed in both. So like Malibu Rising style. I just have to say I absolutely loved Malibu Rising, that story. I was thinking about it for weeks after I read it. I definitely enjoyed Mick and June's story more than I did like the present day story. I'm not sure of something like that, honestly. Definitely comment down below if you know of a book that has that same kind of thing going for it. The next one that I got was Small Town Romance. I love a good small town romance. I would definitely suggest you try the Love Light Farm series. It has a really cute small town that's kind of loosely based off of Gilmore Girls, Stars Hollow. So cute, love it. Book lovers, they do go to a small town. It's a small town romance. And then another one, which is actually on my TBR, Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score. I've been hearing a lot about that lately. It's been on my TBR for a long time. I'm like really wanting to pick it up, so that would be my other suggestion. So I got a lot of enemies to lovers, and if you guys know me, you know that's one of my favorite tropes. So I'm gonna do enemies to lovers and found family, which are both my favorite tropes. I'm gonna do them together because some of these tie into each other. Some of these books or series have both. You guys also asked me to break it up between teenagers and non-teenagers. For the teenagers, I have the Six of Crows series by Leigh Bardugo. This is definitely an enemies to lovers. It's not with the main character. I don't know, it's kind of hard to say who the main character is. I think all of them in this little tribe are main characters of the story, and we get all of their perspectives. It's not Kaz. It's 2 other characters who are enemies to lovers. So, and it's so cute. Oh God, man, I'm thinking about Crooked Kingdom and going to a place. Okay, after that, oof. Gosh, this is one of my favorites. Honestly, this author, all of her like love interests are kind of like enemies to lovers. The Infernal Devices and also the Mortal Instruments would be my next enemies to lovers recommendation. Guys, I love these books so much. Like I've said before, this is like Bridgerton meets demon slaying, literally, this series right here. Such beautiful quotes about love. I mean, the love story is breathtaking. I literally have so many dog-eared pages in these books because it's just absolutely beautiful. So highly recommend this for enemies to lovers. The ever controversial ACOTAR series definitely has enemies to lovers, lovers to enemies. It has it all in here. Very, very highly recommended by me. This also has really good found family trope. The found family in that is just absolutely beautiful. Same for Six of Crows, has a really, really great found family trope, especially in the second book in Crooked Kingdom. Chef's kiss. I have been told that this series, the Addicted to You series, has a beautiful found family trope running throughout it. So this is also on my February TBR. I'm a little behind, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm a little behind on my February TBR. Another good enemies to lovers that is on my personal TBR is by the book by Jasmine Gilroy. It is a Beauty and the Beast retelling. It looks so cute and I definitely want to get my hands on it. I believe that she works in publishing and he does too, and he's like this grumpy writer. His publishers are waiting for him to turn in his story that he said he would have. He does not have the story ready, so it's kind of a problem. Alrighty guys, that is going to be all of the recommendations that I have for you guys today. I love this and I would love to do it again. Thank you guys so much for sending in your tropes. Love connecting with you guys in this way, and I hope that you got some recommendations for yourself, and I hope that if I didn't give you one, somebody in the comments did. Let's really like help each other out and find some books, because there's nothing worse than when you read an amazing book and you can't find something similar. Like, ugh, it's the worst. Thank you guys so much for participating. Thank you for watching. If you have not subscribed, definitely subscribe. I seriously love every single one of you. I will keep you guys updated on the giveaway. That will be coming out soon, probably this week. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.
When you're not here, the sun don't shine. When you're not near, I don't feel like I do when you're with